Hi guys, Assalamualaikum. Today we are going to discuss about the matching. So, one of the topic in graph theory is matching. So, what is matching? A matching is a simple graph with a set of edges with no shared endpoints. It is called matching. So, examples, if you have this graph, okay, this is a simple graph, okay, okay, you have a set of edges, okay, okay, let's see a set of edges with no shared endpoints. Okay, let's say this is h1, h2, h3, and this is h4. Okay, h1, okay, what is the, this is 1 2 3 4. Okay, h1 have a shared, and h1 the points is 1 and 2, the vertices. So vertices 1 and 2 cannot share with edges 4. Okay, set of edges with no shared endpoints. So for E1, endpoint is 1 and 2. Okay, 1 and 2 is endpoint for E1. So E1 cannot share their endpoints with E4 and E2. Okay, let's see. Can you understand? So E1 cannot share these endpoints or vertices with E4 and E5. So E1 cannot match with E4 and E5, but E1 can match with E3 because E3, okay, vertices 4 and vertices 3 not share the endpoints of E1. So what is the matching? This is called matching. The black color is called a matching. So this is called a matching. So there is two match. So two matching here. Okay, can you understand? Okay. So the vertices incident, the vertices, okay, let's see, vertices incident to the edges of matching M are said to be saturated tepu. By M, the others are unsaturated. So when the vertices incident to the edges are saturated, so the others are unsaturated. And so if you see here, if you see the graph, for this graph, okay, let's see this graph. Okay, the vertices incident to the edges, okay, let's see, we have edges A, B, C, D, and E. Okay, vertices A incident to the edges, okay, let's see, E1, E2, E3, E4, and E5. Okay, the vertices A incident with E1 and E2. Okay, vertices A incident, okay, I think you remember incident with E1 and E2. Okay, so A incident to E1 and E2, the others, so it said that the matching M are to be saturated. Okay, and we have a perfect matching in a graph of matching that saturate every vertex. Okay, so how this means saturate? Okay, let's say here one graph here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, let's see this graph with vertices 2 and 5 mesh. If we have mesh vertices 2 and 5 and we mesh 6 and 4 vertices, edges here, 6, 4 edges. So if you see here, vertices 1 and 5 cannot mesh already because it cannot share the endpoints. 1 and 5 cannot share the endpoints because 5 is mesh with 2. Okay, 1 also cannot share endpoint with 6 because 6 has mesh with 4. So we said that the saturated, okay, the saturated vertices is 2, 4 and 6. The saturated is 2, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, this is saturated. The others that not incident, okay, the others that no matching, we say that is unsaturated. So unsaturated is the edges, the vertices 1, okay, 3, 9 and 8. Okay, so that is saturated. Alright, a perfect matching. What is a perfect matching? A perfect matching in a graph is a matching that saturates every vertex. Okay, perfect matching if saturates every vertex. Okay, if you see here, is it a perfect matching? No, this is not a perfect matching because there is unsaturated vertex. Okay, so how about this? How about this graph? A matching in general graph. Okay, if you see here, where is the unsaturated vertex? Okay. Okay, try you find the unsaturated vertex and saturated vertex. Yes, good. One is unsaturated vertex. 2, 3 and okay, saturated vertex. This is saturated vertex. That is 2, 3, 4 and 5. 2, 3, 4 and 5 is saturated vertex. So this is not a perfect matching. So where is the perfect matching? Okay. If you see this graph, okay, this graph, if you see here, okay, okay, if you see here, okay, vertex 1, vertex 2, vertex 3, vertex 4, vertex 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, so vertex 1, if you see here, do you see any unsaturated matrix? Vertex 1 mesh with vertex 6, vertex 2 mesh with vertex 5, vertex 3 mesh with vertex 7, vertex 4 mesh with vertex 8. So are there a unsaturated vertex? Yes, good. All the vertex is saturated. Okay, all the vertex is saturated means that the graph is perfect matching. Okay, because the graph is perfect matching because that mesh saturates every vertex. For this graph, this is not a perfect matching because this vertex is not saturated. So hope that you understand about saturate, perfect matching and unperfect